friends, welcome back to my channel, and today we are looking at something interesting. But before I get started, let me get my disclaimers out of the way and tell you what we're going to do today. Of course, before we get started, let's get those pesky little disclaimers out of the way. I live near a major highway here in the country of Belize, so you will hear those motor vehicles in my background. Where I live, there's also a lot of wild birds, so you will hear them calling, chirping, and crying in the background. And also, I have dogs. I have dogs, my neighbors have dogs, so if anyone comes near this neighborhood, you will hear those dogs start barking. And with that, we get back to our regular scheduled program. Okay, today I have a bit of story to tell you. I went to my local craft and stationery supply store here in Belize, and I found these markers. They're the big ultra fine point permanent markers, and they came in a pack of 8, I believe, and there's 8 different colors. And yes, I already opened it. Now, I went to get these markers for work because I do use these on the job. What we do with these, well, I'm a nurse. I said it before, I am a nurse. And what I do is with these fine point markers is what I use when I mark medications or patients' chart, or if we should get an admission that does not have an ID band, well, we have to mark the ID bands. So I will use these for those, these permanent markers for those. And this was the ultra fine point. Now it's similar, if you can see there we go. Hope you guys can see that point. It is similar to the Sharpie ultra fine point, as you can see there. Focus for me, please. Not on this, yes. As you can see there, it is similar to the Sharpie ultra fine point. Now this Sharpie is what I keep in my drawing bag, because instead of using out my permanent liners, my pigment liners, instead of using my pigment liners, these, I would use my Sharpie ultra fine point for day-to-day practice drawing. It just makes it a little more economical. I also have a Sharpie fine point here, which I also keep in my practice bag, in my art bag, what I use when I do practice sessions. Now I have something similar to those Sharpie fine points that I use for work, and I use it for the same reason, to mark patients' charts, to identify patients' medications. When we take them out, we like to mark them to make sure we keep to the 5 rights of patient medication. I think now it's up to 10 rights of patient administering patient medication: right patient, right time, right dosage, right route. You know, side effects, I remember, is one of them. I think it's up to 10 or 14. I'm not sure. I think it was revised. But we also use these when we do marking of patient medication. Why don't you want to focus, man? And as you can see, it is a basic brand, and it's similar to the Sharpie fine point. Focus, man. That's all you got to do. Okay? Now, the only problem with this is, even though it is amazing and beautiful, there's a problem with it. It comes in different colors. And if you notice, the markers that I get for work is all black. So I tend to be very monochromatic, very plain when I'm at work. I'm not very colorful, so I just use black permanent markers for work. But this particular brand, the big ultra fine point markers, came in different colors. Black, well, actually it's not black, they called it tuxedo black. It comes in sky blue, it comes in playful purple, rambunctious red, key lime, sunset orange, yellow blaze, and fandango pink. Now I should be showing swatches of those right about here. to show you how those all swatch out. The whole idea of today's video is that I will be using these markers, which I bought for work, to do an illustration with. I'm not sure why I did the blabber on, and I'm sorry for the blabber on, but I'll be using these to do an art illustration. What I noticed about these, and I'm going to use the blue one, is that they have this nice little rubber grip here, which is really nice. Feels really nice. It does make it a little difficult to open the... Ow! Sorry, told you it's tight. Ow, that hurts. I hit my hand on the lamp. So it does make it a little tight to open these, as you can see. Ouch. But let's get on with the coloring in this illustration, please. Okay, I'm all drawn up. Now, oh gosh, it is time to get all lined up and all color up. So let's see how we're gonna do this. That's it. I am finished. Tell me what you think. I tried to use the majority of the colors with these big ultra fine point markers. The only color I did not use was this one, which was the yellow. I couldn't figure out where to put it. I really wanted to have contrasting colors showing my little seal pushing itself out of the fishbowl. I think it's beautiful. I think it's amazing. Again, art is such a journey for me. I don't see it as I am an artist. I see my way becoming an artist. And one of the things that I find myself doing as of late is that I have been taking my time with my art. I mean, when you see these videos and you see them for like a few minutes, it's because it actually took me hours to do. Even this piece, because I was working with ultra fine points, and these bad boys don't really cover large area well. So like this area, I have to take my time trying to segment it, and for the little seal again, segment it to be very purposeful with my strokes, so it does give off this painterly effect. And I find out when I do things like that, I'm more satisfied with the end result, and the process of doing that, while doing that, I'm very relaxed. The only thing that is a drawback to taking your time and being very meticulous with how you're going to put your strokes down and how you're going to lay your color down is it is time consuming. So you will be sitting at your desk or in your area for a few hours. But again, the result speaks for itself. You do see the improvement. And tell me guys what you think. I am open to criticism. Just tell me what you think about it. And thank you so much. Put your comments below. I do read every single comment, and I do as much as possible try to respond to every single comment, because I do appreciate you. And with that, I'm gonna say thank you so much for joining me on this journey. And as always, stay safe, stay blessed, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.